Officials in California say firefighters are battling a wildfire along Interstate 5 north of Los Angeles. According to Associated Press, the Angeles National Forest said Thursday morning that the King Fire is burning about 400 acres with 5% containment near Smokey Bear Road along the freeway in northern Los Angeles County. Officials say one recreational vehicle park in the area is sheltering in place and an evacuation warning is in place for another. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department says no mandatory evacuation orders are in place, but nearby residents are being warned to be prepared to evacuate. The Sheriff's Department says the freeway is closed in both directions in the Castaic area.
Too late.
Around the residence of Russian President Vladimir Putin in Valdai, 12 towers and elevated positions for the deployment of the Pantsir S-1 anti-aircraft missile system have already been discovered. This was noted by Radio Liberty journalist Mark Krutov, based on data from analyst Gembob. How many air defense towers does Putin need to cover his Valdai residence, where, as is known, his sons and their mother, Alina Kabayeva, spend quite a lot of time? He wrote. The journalist published a map with marks indicating where exactly the Pantsir S-1 anti-aircraft missile systems could be located. Another OSINT analyst, Gembob, also analyzed new satellite images that showed air defense systems around Valdai. The researchers also found at least one S-400 SAM site near Putin's residence. The analysts jokingly labeled these air defense towers Flakturm towers, similar to the German air defense towers from World War II. As early as July the 17th, 2025, satellite images showed that Russian troops had concentrated at least 7 Pantsir I air defense systems around the residence of Russian President Vladimir Putin in Valdai, Leningrad Oblast. On July the 5th, the media reported that the Russians had installed a Pantsir S-1 air defense system in Ryabinovi Island, not far from Putin's residence in Valdai. Satellite photos taken on May the 6th, 2024, show the system installed on a special tower in the middle of a forest. On May the 8th, it was reported that increasingly more air defense system dummies were being installed on Russian territory. In particular, mock-ups of the S-300 and S-400 anti-aircraft missile systems were being installed in the Far East. Earlier satellite images of the Pantsir S-1 air defense system, 10 kilometers from Putin's residence in Novo Agaryovo, were previously published by the Siren publication. The images were filmed in early January 2023. Several more air defense systems were discovered about 2 kilometers from the Ostafyevo airfield belonging to the Russian Defense Ministry, as well as near Putin's alleged residence near Krasnaya Polyana in the Krasnodar territory. It was previously reported that the Pantsir S-1 was installed on the roof of the Russian Defense Ministry building. According to the information, the number of Pantsir forces around Putin's residence is only 5 times less than the number of anti-aircraft towers in Moscow, which has a population of more than 20 million. It should be noted that Vladimir Putin's residence in Valdai is home to his wife Alina Kabayeva and 2 sons. Pantsir systems are short to medium-range air defense systems typically used to take out aircraft, helicopters, missiles, or smaller incoming threats, like drones. Known by their NATO moniker, the SA-22 Greyhound, these systems can intercept targets between 12 and 25 miles away. Further reports by Nexta, an Eastern Europe-based outlet, identified surface-to-air missile S-300/400 systems and several long-range radar stations deployed around the Valdai residence. Military analysts do not rule out that even more could be hidden among the dense forestry. Earlier, Ruslan Pukov said that the head of the Moscow-based Center for Analysis of Strategies and Technologies and a member of a Russian Ministry of Defense Civilian Advisory Board, cited by ISW, this focal air defense coverage is meaningless at scale. He said that it still allows Ukrainian drones to bypass Russian air defenses and strike from uncovered directions. Valdai, situated in Russia's Novgorod region, is one of several of Putin's retreats. Other notable residences include Bocharov, Rushi, and Sochi, and various official buildings in Moscow.